hello there. Thanks for joining your girl DanEBlu. And from the title you can tell this video is going to be dedicated to my drugstore eyeshadow palette collection. If this is your first time here, this is your first rodeo with me. Hey, I am a natural hair, lifestyle, fashion, and beauty blogger. I would love if you hit that subscribe button and join the fam bam, and also hit that little bell next to it so you can get notified of whenever I drop a new video. If you are not new, hey boos, welcome back, and I'm glad you came to support your girl for another video. We've gotten that out of the way. We're gonna go through this video. I'm gonna try to go through as quickly as I can, but I'm looking over here like, it's gonna be a stretch, but I'm gonna try to make this video less than 15 minutes long. I'm gonna try to speed through this. It's not like I got a whole lot, but I do have enough. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, we're going to get this show on the road starting now. The first palette I have is the NYX Natural Shadow Palette. I really love this palette. This used to be my ride or die. I've done a review of this, and as you can see, these two colors, well, these three colors have been dug in, and I'm just gonna try to use this up before the end of the year. The next palette I have is from e.l.f. It is the Matte for Matte, Matte for Matte, and it has these beautiful, beautiful colors to use. I use them year round. People are like, why do you use them in the winter? Because I want to. But I felt like this is a really, really good palette. It's pigmented. I'm not going to do swatches in this video, or it's going to make it extra, extra, super duper long. But with that said, this is a very beautiful, affordable palette. Next two palettes I have are from LA Colors. This is the Southern Belle. They no longer make this one. And this one is the Lotus. I've seen this one still in the store. This one is a bit older. I love this because this was my first palette that I bought from the drugstore, and it just be having my eyes looking bomb. And the messed up part is these are the three colors I use the most in my Urban Decay electric palette, and so that's why I'm like, maybe I need to get back to using this one because I used to go ham on this. With this one, I really don't care that much. Probably when I do my declutter, I'm probably going to get rid of this too. The next two palettes I have are from Wet n Wild, the Fergie Center Stage collection. This one is called the Paris Runway. That was a long pause, sorry. And it's okay. I've done a tutorial with it. I played around with it a few times. It's not something I really, really like because I don't do a whole lot of smoky eye looks, at least not using glitters, because I have a smoky eye now. But it doesn't look like this, but I'm going to play around with this a little bit more. Milano Collections. And this is more like the Naked 3. It's supposed to be a dupe for that because it has like these rose goldy colors and neutral colors as well. I haven't played around with this one enough either to have a full idea, but in 2018, I'm going to mess with it. In this tub, I just have randoms. Well, not randoms, but that's just the way I got them. This is from NYC, and this is the Crystal Springs. I've used this maybe twice. It ain't all that. It's kind of powdery. No, it's not kind of. It's a lot of powdery. But the pink and that peachy color at the top is really cute. And this one can be used as a inner tear duct color, so that's the only reason why I keep it. But again, when I start doing my declutter, this one might be in there too. The next one I have is from Ulta. I have not opened this up yet. This is the Techno Complete Eye 4 eyeshadows and 1 powder liner. And I'm just waiting to use this for a Ulta tutorial. I don't have all Ulta products yet, so that's why I haven't used this yet. Next palette I have is another from the Fergie Center Stage collection, and it is the Photo Op eyeshadow in Metropolitan Nights. And I've used this a few times. I really do love the yellow that's in here, and the black in the middle. It isn't the best black, but it isn't the worst either. So I don't know. This might be coming to an end as well. Next color I have is called Maldive Skies. Maldive Sky. And again, this goes back to that other palette I had by LA Colors. It has that same purple, blue, and green, and that's why I'm like, I don't know if I need them in that many palettes, but the blue in here is a little bit less pigmented, which is shocking because Wet n Wild normally comes with it. But again, this is from the Fergie line, and you can still get this. It just doesn't say Fergie anymore. The last one I have from that collection, and because it came out with 4 colors, this is the Blue Eyed Soul. And I really got this for that blue, and I've only used this once. So again, I'm trying to be more, you know, specific and use things instead of just having them to have them. The next one I have is the Perfect 5 by Absolute in the color Geisha. And you have 4 colors, and then in the middle it is a blush, I believe. Is that what it is? Yeah, I can't remember, but I wanted to love this palette. It's a piece of crap, but this might end up in my declutter too. This next tub has like pretty much all of my other Wet n Wild palettes. I'm not going to open any of them up. I'm just going to tell you what they are. Yeah. This one was limited edition, Who's Carpooling. Pretty colors. This is another NYC. And it's called Concrete Jungle. It looks really pretty. I have not used this one yet. This one used to be my main bay. And this one is, I don't know. What is the name of this one? Oh, Blues Cafe. That gold right there was a perfect all over the lid color for me. It just worked out for my skin tone. The blue was a nice crease color. The heck was that? And this one right here is really pretty as a brow highlight and an inner tear duct color. The last NYC color I have, this one is really cute too. It's called Electric Funk. I have not tried this out yet, but I do plan on trying it out this year. The next one I have is, I don't know because the name isn't on here. So yeah, random palette. The next one I have is I'm Getting Sunburned, and I love this one. This is a really good one. I have one that's similar to it, which is weird because I'm like, why the hell did I buy 2 of the same palettes almost? And this is the one that I was talking about that's close to I'm Getting Sunburned, and this is Knock on Wood. This is another one of my favorites. This was a limited edition, I think. This one is called I'm Feeling Retro. Wet n Wild has all these pretty colors, and that's why I be like, oh, they make me sick. Because you be wanting to buy, and I'm like, I can't store all these little bitty palettes, and I don't want to pan them. I mean, put them in a Z palette. This one is Walking on Eggshells. Now I'm going to get to all the other bigger ones from Wet n Wild that I have. This one is Arts in the Street. Very colorful. This one is called Tunnel Vision. I don't know why I got this one. I really don't do smoky eyes like that, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try. This one is called Shake Your Tail Feather, which is bomb as hell. I'm not getting rid of this. I love this palette. I've done a look with it. Pigmented AF. This one is called I'm His Breezy All Blue palette. Haven't tried it. Maybe I'll try it this year. This one is called Floral Values. Yeah, they all start looking alike when you start mixing them. Yeah. Next one I have is the Naked Truth, a nice nude neutral palette. This is a really nice palette though. And this one is called Venice Vixen, another blue palette, which I don't know why they all start looking alike when you start mixing them. The colors just start looking the same. And the last palette I have in here is the Sleek Eye Divine Ultra Mattes Volume 2. And when they say Ultra Mattes, they ain't playing. These babies are matte as heck. When you put them on, they ain't going nowhere. You better tap them on real light. Hurry up and blend them because when they are on and they are not moving. I'm going to move on to some of the palettes that I keep on top of my drawer so you can see those. The first one I have is this Makeup Revolution Ultra Eye Contour Palette, which is supposed to be a dupe for the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is the NYX Art Throb palette from the Avant Pomp line. This is the Carly Bible palette from BH Cosmetics. And this is what it looks like. Very pretty palette, very neutral. Reminds me of the Nubian by Juvia's Place. And these highlighters are bomb. They're really bomb. The next palette I have is by Makeup Revolution, and it's called Fortune's Favor the Braves. I hate this palette. You'll probably see this in a declutter. The next time I declutter my palettes. Next one I have is this Claire shadow. My daughter brought me this. I use it sometimes, not all the time, but I'm gonna try to use it more since she did spend her money for this for me. This is the LA Colors 6-pan eyeshadow in a color Precious, well, in a style Precious. This is a really, really pretty palette. I love this palette. The next one is in Hypnotic. This palette sucks butt. That's all I'm gonna say. Yo, this Wet n Wild palette right here is bae. I love this palette to death. And I'm so happy that I happen to catch this. I don't even know where, because they don't make this one anymore. This is the Drink in a Glass of Shine. It also has another name. I can't remember, but yeah. This is the best palette for when you want to have a muted eye look, like that brown, and this white. Just gives you the best muted eye when you're just trying to look like you ain't got on no makeup, but you want everything to match. Bomb palette. The next palette I have is the Nubian 2 by Juvia's Place. And they're very pretty colors. They just don't work well with me, but I'm gonna keep on trying to use them. The next palette I have is by Nika K, the 23 Perfect Colors. And this isn't the neutral one. I wanted the neutral one, but they didn't have it when I was there, so I ended up just getting this one, and it's okay. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but it works. The next palette I have is the Saharan by Juvia's Place. And again, we have pretty colors, but again, Juvia's Place just does not work well with my eyes. I don't know why. And the last palette, yes, we under 15 minutes. I told y'all. This is the Blushed Neutrals palette by BH Cosmetics. And luckily, a friend of mine got me this, and I'm so happy because I've been dying. If I don't learn how to control my fingers, I've been dying to try this palette. All of these are blushes. These are all eyeshadows. And so I'm really, really excited about trying this palette out. I've heard good things. All right, we've come to the end of the video. I want to thank you for checking out your girl today. Make sure you give me a big thumbs up. If you have any comments about any of the palettes, or if you use any of the palettes and you agree or disagree with some of my comments, let me know down below. If you want to see any reviews, or if you want to see any see these in action in a tutorial, let me down below. Hit me with a big thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed and join the fam bam, and I'll see you next time.